Hi everyone, my name is Brittany of BrittanyJJones.com. In today's video, I am going to be demonstrating how to do a patch pocket with a zipper. Let's go ahead and get started. To demonstrate a patch pocket with a zipper, I'll be using pattern piece number 7 from McCall's 8452. The first thing that we want to do is to go ahead and transfer all of our markings off of our pattern. I do recommend applying a little bit of interfacing right where this opening will be. This is going to help to reinforce it because this will be a high stress area with the constant opening and closing of the zipper. So I do recommend just putting a little bit of interfacing there to help stabilize it. I'm going to go ahead and transfer all of my markings. Okay, I've gone ahead and transferred my markings, and now I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm just going to stitch along the outer box here. I prefer to start along the middle of the box and stitch around, pivoting at every dot, as opposed to starting in a dot and back stitching and just adding extra stress to the dot. I like to just start in the center, stitch all the way around, and then end back where I started. Be sure when you're sewing that you are stopping directly on the small dots. Do not go past them. Let's go ahead and stitch around the opening now. Okay, now that you have stitched along your outer box, I've just stitched right along the outer box here. Now we can go ahead and slash along the line that's in the center. I'm going to start mine here with my rotary cutter. And then I'm going to grab my snips here and finish off. Once you get to that dot at the triangle, then you clip to the small circles along the corner. Be sure not to clip through your stitching. Now that we have it slashed and we've snipped to the small dots, now we can just go ahead and press all of this toward the inside. So we're just going to press right along that stitching line, again bringing it all toward the inside. You also want to do it for your corners as well. So let's go ahead and give everything a press. Okay, now that you have pressed it toward the inside, this is what mine looks like here along the outside, and this is what the inside looks like here. I would also recommend putting a little bit of fray check around the corners to help with any fraying that happens once you snip, and obviously make sure that you're using coordinating thread that matches your fabric. Next, you want to go ahead and grab your 7-inch zipper, and I'm just going to slide it right here up under the opening. You want to make sure that you center your zipper here inside of our opening, and we're just going to start to pin in place. I have my zipper stop right here on the edge of this side, and I'm just going to start pinning in place. Now that we have it pinned in place, we can go to the sewing machine and we're just going to stitch right along this folded pressed edge here. Make sure that you pivot once you get to the corners and just continue stitching again all the way along the folded pressed edge. After you have that stitch, then we're going to stitch along our seam allowance all the way along the pocket, along the top, the sides, and the bottom edge. We're just going to stitch at a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. Let's go ahead and do the stitching now. Okay, I'm back from the sewing machine and I've gone ahead and stitched close to this pressed edge here along the zipper. I've also went ahead and stitched along my stitching line here, all the way along the side, the upper edge and the bottom. Now you can go ahead and press right along the seam line. For your corners, you want to fold those in diagonally, and then you can trim away the bulk, especially if you have a heavier weight fabric. You could trim that down and just create diagonals here along the corners. Go ahead and do that all the way along your pocket. Then next, you want to go ahead and grab your fabric that you will be pinning this onto, and you want to just place the top of your pocket matching up your circles and pin in place. So you should have transferred markings on your garment that match up to your pocket. Go ahead and pin in place. Okay, once you have your pocket pinned on, you can go to the sewing machine and you just want to do an edge stitch all along the edges, top, bottom, and sides. Let's go ahead and do it now. Once you have done your edge stitching around your pocket, you are all done with your patch pocket with the zipper. Well, that is all for this demo, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And if you would like to see more sewing tutorials, be sure to check out simplicity.com. Until next time, blessings everyone. Bye.